Hey all, out here tooling around. Here, I'll get in the shade here because it's 110 out right now and I'm sweating. But yeah, so got the new cables in. These are the new cables. These are number 2s. The cables that come with it, although they are marked 2/0, they are number 2. That is in the actual information in the weird number that they put on there, the 2018 number or whatever. That pulls up completely different, but it is a number 2. I'm going to be getting 75 feet of red and 75 feet of black of number 1. That way I have the 30 footers and 75 footers. But I'm going to tell you right now, the Dinse connections, these connectors that they have, these are supposed to be 3550s. I think it was 3550s. I think that's what it was. They're supposed to be, but these are cheap clones, so your height is actually 1.5 or 1.56 something millimeters too tall. This little end piece, that is perfectly fine. It is too deep. So if you get new connectors, new Dinse connectors like these, they will not fit in the generator because these are designed to be too deep. And too deep means that these guys, where you plug into, are too deep to fit new Dinse connectors. But luckily, the company here, they sell 2 black and 2 red for a very affordable price, and they fit inside the machine. Now, I'll swing you around here. What you're gonna do is get yourself a 5/16. You're gonna take out the panel screws, one here, one here, one here. So it's a total of 6. Then behind the back here, I unplugged those 2 guys there so that I can get it out further away from the machine. And then you take out the screw. Those are also 5/16. But this guy, you're gonna have to take this guy off too. This is also a 5/16. That is your guy there. That way you can pull the panel off. And then you just undo the bolt, pull the bolt out, pull the other piece through, do the next, put the new one in, do the next one, and do the next one. You just replace these guys with the proper Dinse connectors, and once you have the new Dinse sockets in, the new Dinse connectors, the proper ones will fit, because the ones that are in it and the ones that come attached are proprietary depth. That means that they are bulk purchased ones that only fit this generator and that end. It only works with the proprietary connectors. That's why these are 50 squares, DKJ 50, and it doesn't give an actual number because it doesn't give you the proper depth. These are proprietary ends on proprietary cables with proprietary stinger and round clamp. I've got other stuff coming today to do my splicing and everything, so I've got to get all these wires. I'm going to take them inside. I'm going to do all my splicing inside because, I mean, I am sweating up a storm out here. I mean, I'm in a tin shed, for crying out loud, so it is a damn oven in here. But I'm going to get those new sockets. I think they come Friday. So what the fuck's today? I don't even know what today is. I think it might be Thursday. So it might come tomorrow. I don't know. My whole week is shot. Getting sick screwed me up. So my days are all mashed together, but I've got got all kinds of welding stuff done. I got my clamps, my cutters, I've got my wires. I'm gonna take all that stuff in the house. The new wire, the butt connectors. I'm waiting on the mailman for them, and once that's done, I'm going to do up all the wires. But I'm going to put on the new Dinse connector ends, the new ones of these, proper ones. And then when the sockets come, I'm gonna just come out here, swap the sockets, put this back together, and be done with it. That way I know for a fact that I have the proper connectors, actual proper connectors, and I'm gonna go from there. It is a pain in the butt out here, but I mean, it is what it is. And I just wanted to let you guys know that I'm doing all the heavy lifting here so that you guys have the proper information, so that when you go and get one of these, you know you've got to get this, and then you're done. Because I'm showing you the proper connections, the proper connector sockets, and I'm giving you the socket sizes here. I'll figure out the wrench size in a little bit, and when I do the final install, I'll put the information for that in here. So talk to you guys later. Have fun. Get out there and melt some metal. Okay, so the splicer came today, or the butt connectors at least. This is a kit, 2 gauge. Already the splice in. This is my crimper spliced in. This is going to go over this. Now this is just what comes with it, so I'm going to be centering this, sealing it. I'm going to add another layer, which is going to come in an inch on either side, so it'll cover there, and then a third layer, which is going to come an inch outside of this one to here, which will then give the crimped section here, this splice, 3 layers of coverage for everything here. It'll be far over what OSHA requires, and I know what you're saying. Well, you have black and red. Well, what comes with the unit is 2 black cables. They don't do black and red because black is cheaper, so it's going to be that. And the 10 feet of cable here is going to be covered with the other bit of red, because once I'm done with this, I'm going to go a foot and I'm going to put the rest of the red shrink tubing on that, so it's easily identifiable. But that's how you splice in a welding lead. I mean, yes, you can put connectors in, but connectors will fail. This is a fully crimped, fully sealed. This is This is overkill for even, you know, OSHA for a home. So it's definitely going to work for a welder. Hey everybody, I am all done swapping out the proprietary guys. Now this guy here is a 17 millimeter. This guy here is it's a little over an inch, so you're probably gonna need an 8-inch crescent or larger. This one for some reason is just a ball hair bigger than, like, I mean like a 1/16 of an inch larger than an inch. So it was hectic. Now these guys are slightly smaller plastic wise than the ones that went in there. I mean, I don't know if you can see that bit of a difference there, but they fit in, they bolt up perfectly fine. Now I have the correct Dinse connections. These are the 3550s, and these guys are a lot deeper. I mean, the back of these guys is about, so together these guys are about that deep, but everything else is the same. It's just the plastic outer is different, and these plastic outers are actually smaller on the inside, so I couldn't reuse these plastics on there without really grinding this down. What I'm going to do though is I'm going to take this to the belt sander. I'm going to pull this brass out, take this out, and I'm going to file this down, this face down ever so slightly, enough probably to that first bevel there. Take it down to that bevel and then test it to see if it fits the Dinse that I have correctly. But as I said, take out these 6, then you're going to take out this one. That piece comes out, this plate comes down. Take these out one at a time and replace them one at a time. Put it back together. Well, you're gonna have to take that one back plate off, but you know what I'm talking about. It's in, it's on. The new Dinse connectors that are on my wires fit perfectly in there. They're snug as a bug, tight as it can be. Again, 5/16, 17 millimeter, and an 1/16 or a 32nd. I don't know. It's literally just like a hair too small for my inch drive. But that is how you upgrade to a, you know, factory Dinse and not proprietary. Got the wheels on, sits much higher, much prouder. Got the legs on, much higher, much prouder. I still want longer handles or something, because these guys are ridiculous. But that's how that is done. And these knuckle ratchets really help out getting into those tight spaces where you can't swing a wrench around. So that's that. And if you get one of these crescents here, you have through bolts. That is your extension. I mean, these things are fantastic. So Crescent has them. These extensions come from a what is that? Yeah, gear wrench, 6-inch, and I have a 3-inch as well. So I have this 6-inch and I have a 3-inch, and I mean, these things are amazing. But as I said, you know, I'm biting the bullet on prices. and costs, and I'm doing the labor. That way you guys know ahead of time. But I'll be posting the links to the equipment. And another thing is these guys, yeah, there's two sides. You have the conical side, and then you have the side that has the extension over the end. Make sure that when you put those on, that you use the conical end on your plugs, because they won't mate up. They won't mate up with these guys with that extended overlay on, because this set is meant to come together, and it doesn't work. It's not copacetic. So there's that. But this thing, absolutely amazing welder. It's just, you know, the proprietary shit has gotta stop. I mean, it really does. Just get normal size, normal stuff, and go from there. But I mean, it is a $110 out right now. So I'm gonna go in, I'm gonna rest. I got everything I wanted done today, so talk to you guys later. Well, you can see how the splice came along. You've got the middle section here. That's my main splice and my main shrink tube. Then I have my secondary layer of shrink tube to here, and then the third layer goes all the way over everything as well, and it comes out to here. So it is waterproof for a little over 3 inches on either side, and it is now extra. Goddamn. I cannot get this thing to zoom in or focus. There we go. Yeah, that's the shrink tube, and I use my El Cheapo heat gun. This is the Genesis that I got online. I think I got that on Amazon. But yeah, the shrink tube works great, and now I get to rest. It's been a long day.